Earlier today when I was at the grocery store, I saw a worm on a string, so I think today's gonna go really well. I think that that's a sign of good things to come. Anyways, deployment center, I guess? Yeah, none of them are even back. I don't even think we have anything to get from the deployment center anymore.
I'm pretty sure you don't have.
Well, I don't have the reverse fire, but that's it. I think I have everything else.
The one very few redeeming things this chapter has is that it has not one, but 2 build hypers.
That's wacky. Alright, I guess let's just start chapter 9. We don't have anything else to do. You just fought quite a tough enemy. I mean, are you talking about Refletion? Alright, Grave Ruins base. Let's go.
It won't be long now, I'm sure.
God, I hope so.
Famous last words.
I mean, chapter 10 isn't technically very long.
Yeah, technically not.
Alright. Chapter 9, when giants duel. Shit, Dynamax is out of control. Wonder what this does. Thank you, Massimo. Well, Zero cuts to the chase. I'm not gonna walk around it. Oh, never mind. Oh, great.
Oh, it's one of these.
This is the main gimmick for the first half of chapter 9.
This is
oh, great, guys! It's more of these enemies!
I'm actually gonna count your encounters from here on because if you do 30 battles without saving, you can craft an attractor.
Okay.
Like it said last time.
I don't remember what I have.
We're gonna be getting a lot of encounters, trust me.
The criteria is not saving?
Yeah, apparently. Like, we tried to craft a caution towards the end of the last session, but we couldn't because apparently the attractor recipe was still locked behind that, and I had no idea that was a thing.
Why would you lock something behind a save function?
I don't know.
That's so dumb.
So I feel like I'm already realizing why this chapter's dumb, because these are all extremely weak enemies. We've been fighting for like 6 chapters!
One of the reasons I also dislike this chapter is this. This is the entire enemy list for this chapter.
Are there any new ones?
Yes, Priam as Epsilon and Scarface.
Oh,
but,
we have to do another one! Are you kidding me?
Yeah, the quote-unquote gimmick for the first half here is that as soon as you enter a room, the doors become locked and you have to shut off all beams in the area for them to reopen. But after a while, the beams also reactivate. So every time you want to get something that's behind a door, you're gonna have to deactivate all beams in the area and then make a quick run for it.
Okay. Can you
And
run
of course,
from these
deactivating
battles?
a beam means either defeating or running from an encounter.
Okay, well at least we can run from it.
Yeah, otherwise it would be completely unbearable. But for 100% this is already freaking stupid.
Yeah, especially since these are all old enemies. We're one-shotting them, so it's like, why?
Because, well, there are Prion nurses. So.
I mean, if we see a Prion nurse, you know exactly what we're gonna do. But we haven't seen a Prion nurse yet, so...
Also, it really looks like you should be able to go around those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
RPG, baby. That's pitiful. That's what happens when you don't make new enemies for your game. That's just sad.
Just make, like, version 2s with more health.
Yeah.
Basically.
I mean, there are already lots of these, like Prion Dark is a better version of Prion Nurse, for instance. Prion Soldier is a better version of Prion Gunner, and so on and so forth.
Yeah, the problem is that all those upgraded versions got introduced like 2 chapters ago.
The middle guy is one that you fought in chapter
Jesus.
1 as a mid-boss. Well, not a mid-boss, I guess, but like an event battle.
Jeez.
Eventually it'll get harder, I promise.
Oh, it's him!
Oh!
He's back.
I'm only gonna do it once. We can't keep doing it, otherwise we're gonna be here for like an hour. Boy, I wonder if how boosting the shield of an enemy that I fought in like chapter 2 is gonna work out for you. Well, it still lives, so I suppose that it did something. Wow, 90 damage. Whew, I'm sweating.
I bet that was a lot at one point.
It was a lot at one point.
Back in the days when Steel Massimo hadn't risen to the top.
Back in the day when Massimo only had some power.
Massimo's introduction chapter was like the absolute worst thing for him because
It's so
half the enemies are
bad.
airborne, and Massimo has a natural weakness to water. I think I ditched Massimo very quickly in my casual run.
Well, thankfully, we know better. We're enlightened. Just like this Prion nurse. Thanks. Okay, we're only doing that once.
Okay.
That's the
That's
only
enough.
time. That's the only time we're gonna let the
We
Prion
are
nurse do
members
that.
of the Church of Steel Massimo.
We have filled our thanks quota.
At least it doesn't seem
Fortunately-
like there's no random battles. That
Yeah, I
are-
was just about to mention.
Yeah, okay. At least we're free from those for once. Oh no. Prion nerds, don't do this to me.
You gotta
Don't make
run.
my life harder. I mean, yeah,
Oh,
honestly,
man.
running probably wouldn't even be a terrible idea because
Because you can't kill Prion nurses. That's not allowed.
it's probably not even a bad idea to just run from everything, considering that all these are super weak enemies. They're not going to give us any EXP.
Wait, I completely forgot to continue counting encounters. I guess this is like the 5th or so.
No,
It's
it's
close.
more than the 5th.
I'd say like 7 or 8.
Yeah.
Let's go with 7.
Why
think
isn't it
it's
letting
more.
me in?
Down.
Oh.
Or, to the left, to the right, whatever. Don't forget to pick up the mechanoloid in this room.
Oh, there's a mechanoloid?
It's
Oh.
right by the door.
Oh, hey, we got a cutting wheel. What's this? Well, you know what? Honestly, I'm for now I'm fine with this gimmick, if only because it means we don't have to deal with random battles. Okay, I'm not doing this enemy formation.
I guess so. There's one particularly obnoxious room I remember a bit further in.
What, it has like 5 of these?
I think it has like 4, but the problem is it has the entrance, it has the exit, and then it has like 4 items all secured by doors, and you only have time to check out 1 door per like trip. So
Let's try a
it's completely
reflection.
obnoxious to get all of them.
Is reflection gonna be enough to kill him?
It better be.
I think on average, Reflection is slightly
Oh
weaker
my
than Enchantress.
god!
Gosh.
Rafflesion, you're useless.
It was totally worth fighting her.
Awful. Oh my god, X, you're so worthless!
What about the other guy?
Duckbill Mole just doesn't give anything.
Well,
He's like
I liked
the
him.
least special of the super bosses.
Yeah, because he's actually reasonable.
Yeah.
I liked him. I like his design.
Ready to tango with Duckbill Mole?
Yeah.
He's good. Yeah, see?
So if you-
The incentives isn't incompetent, it actually triggers the final strike.
Look
See,
at that.
Rafflesion?
Knocking 4 enemies into final strike range like this at once is the only way you can complete some of the challenges the game gives you. Like, there's one for dealing over 200,000 damage in one final strike, and one for getting over 200 separate hits.
If you were stuck on a desert island with either a bunch of Prions or the terrible trio, which would you prefer?
Prions.
Well, Prions have nurses, so you'll always be like healthy.
Yeah, and they say thanks to you. So
You know,
really,
you know-
it's a win-win. I hope you like just using action triggers over and over, because that's just what we're gonna be doing.
Imagine if
Oh,
the
boy.
letters like randomized every time.
If the what? Oh, Jesus! No, thank you. That'd be a nightmare.
Right should still be 5,000 zenny.
Okay, we got it. Jesus.
Wow.
So
Okay,
you've
my
got,
emulator's lagging. Jesus Christ. Stop. Emulator.
Whoa. You've got areas
Okay,
E and
hold
D
on.
cleared out now, so you can head back to where you came from and enter area C.
Okay, yeah, what the hell's going on? I'm opening up Task Manager because it's like lagging. I changed the battery preference to best performance. It's just...
Oh.
The emulator's still lagging though, what the hell? Okay, I'm just gonna start killing random programs. What is happening? Holy shit.
I think Massimo's gotten too much power.
He's starting to lag the game. killed everything that I could. Guess we'll just hope. Okay.
I mean, seems to have worked. At least a little
It
bit.
could be worse.
Let's just keep going for a bit. Oh, this is.
Oh yeah.
Why? Why is it lagging? And my computer's like overheating too.
Stop mining
Came-
bitcoins.
I just killed Chrome. So
Chrome honestly might have been it.
it feels like it's running slightly better, but at the same time, it says like dolphins like eating up like 70% of my GPU.
Maybe.
Oh my god, why?
Does it have like quality settings or?
I'm probably about to check because closing Chrome didn't help at all.
God.
11 FPS. What is wrong with you? It's eating my inputs. I can't get through a sentence. Oh my god. 15 FPS. What the hell?
This is challenge mode.
Oh my god. This is hell. This is really bad. I have no idea what's causing this. You know what, I'm gonna restart my computer. Okay, I started recording again, so hopefully this won't be terrible.
It looks better already.
Yeah, I technically loaded this from a save state because I didn't want to lose my progress.
Make sure not to save when you get back to the beginning. At the very beginning is also the entrance to Area C, because you deactivated the lasers that were there at the start.
Oh, okay.
And saving would just
Oh,
you'd lose your enemy kill count for the attractor.
Right.
No,
right.
you were on the right track.
Oh wait, I thought I was going.
Where are you going?
I thought I was going the wrong way. Shit.
No, you were going the right way.
It looked like the entrance to the area.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's-
but I thought we were still had stuff to get here.
No, you completely cleared out areas D and E.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just a goddamn idiot then. Wait, this is the entrance.
No. That's the entrance to Area C.
Oh, Jesus Christ, this area. God. Ugh. Like, I mean, part of me is like wants to like save my thoughts on the game for the credits, but like, this game's pretty tiring.
Oh, I think this is the area.
Oh, the
You can try
area
to
with
open
all the
map
items.
and,
Oh, this is the.
It'll be bad.
These are the Pharaoh ones, aren't they?
Yep.
So these won't die in one hit because those were last chapter. It's just.
Local enemies survive more than one hit. Gamer girl shocked.
I would read that or watch.
Did anyone see that guy just get stuck there? What happened there?
Yes.
That was very strange.
His computer started to get really hot.
Oh man.
Jesus Christ,
I
these
think
guys.
today's just kind of cursed.
Yeah, my computer is not overheating as much. Well, let's begin the goose chase.
Yeah, so the entrance is like in top middle, and then let me see. The top left door has an unlock limiter, which is neat, I guess, but not really necessary. The top right door has a gain hyper, which is definitely more important. Bottom right has 3000 force metal energy, which is not too important either. Bottom left has a figure token, which obviously really important.
Yeah, no matter what, we're getting everything because you know me, we're getting all the items in the area.
Oh no. It's just Bardus and Ferrum Prions as well. Can we get a Bardus champ in the chat?
Bodice champ.
But
I'm so glad we just have that emote. It just sucks. It's terrible. All right, anyone got anything funny? We need a funny moment to happen right about now. You know? A Family Guy funny moments.
A real comedy occasion.
hey, Lois, remember that time Steel Massimo crapped himself at that bar?
This is slander. Steel Massimo would never do such a thing.
Steel Massimo doesn't drink.
Joopy, are you saying that Steel Massimo is a teetotaler?
Yes.
Steel Massimo only drinks whole
Steel-
milk.
Steel Massimo is a good example for the kids. Be like Steel Massimo.
First, Steel Massimo stops bullying, and now he doesn't drink.
Oh my god.
And
It happened after we talked about Steel Massimo again.
His power is too strong for the game to
Massimo
handle.
destroys the fourth wall.
No, you don't.
The computer needs more power.
Yeah, it does.
Steel Massimo stealing all the power from the computer.
Impossible.
Didn't you just get this like a year ago?
Yeah, it's not that old.
I think this is the first time we've had this issue with command mission.
What'd you do?
I unticked one setting and it clearly didn't help.
Dang.
What is wrong with this computer today? It stopped lagging for the time being, so
You can't jinx it though.
I said for the time being, so it doesn't count as a jinx. Massimo triggered it again.
I think it's the final strikes that are causing it. Because every time it does a final strike is when it starts lagging. So maybe it's too many like bright colors or something. I don't know.
Okay, well now the lag is gone. Maybe it is final
Maybe
strikes.
try not triggering final strikes.
You know what, let's just start running.
Yeah, I think we're gonna be here for the next hour if we want to
Just-
get all these pickups while still fighting all the battles. Like,
Just
we'll
throw your-
probably all be level 30 by the end, but will it be worth it?
Just throw your computer into the bathtub. That'll cool it down.
You know, you just like go over to your computer's vent and just be like, you know, that's how you fix it.
Oh, just like blowing into the cartridge, which
Yeah.
apparently damages the cartridge or something.
Don't worry about it, man. This area seems like not fun.
Yeah, this is the worst area in the chapter.
Even if we are under level, we also have the ultimate armor. So like, if it really is a problem, then
Yeah.
yeah, we can just GG the game.
I'm pretty sure you're missing the one in the bottom left.
Yeah, I'm in the bottom left, but what is the bottom left? Because the map isn't. Is this
Maps.
the top left
Nope.
or the bottom left? Because it doesn't have a
We're
UR
currently
here.
in the top right.
Okay. Yeah, it's really dumb how there's no UR here sign, but you know,
Don't you love technology?
indeed.
They weren't advanced enough to tell you where you are on a map yet.
Imagine using like Google Maps and there's nothing that tells you where you are.
Impossible mode.
Do you know
I mean,
how
that's
many
just
car
GeoGuessr.
accidents that would cause? I'm imagining a Maverick like being like, "Where are we?" And then he just pulls out a paper map from his pocket.
Okay, so now we
Yeah, now just head
have.
for the exit.
Yeah. I'm Axel. I'm so like, what was their thought process when like, yes, when Axel switches in, let's make him say, "I'm Axel" every single time,
In case you forget who he is.
in case you forget.
It's like when he comes in and the player's just staring there at the screen like, "Oh, I don't know who this is."
I probably shouldn't have activated an action trigger, but I guess we're fighting this one.
Arms,
Why
man.
do we have to keep fighting?
Why do we have to resort to violence?
You sounded extremely dead inside.
Yeah.
I mean, I am. I think X also is by at this point.
Man who's dead inside.
Even if this
Break
game just
down.
keeps going without ever knowing when to stop, at least Massimo still is the light in our life.
You know how they took Andrew Jackson off the $20 bill? They should put Massimo on there instead.
A great American hero.
Except, well, he's not American, but
He is if you
Be
think
quiet.
hard enough. We've done it.
Hooray! Pick up the 2 items on each side and trip the beams and then just head straight for the middle door. There's actually nothing beyond these locked doors on either side. For some reason. There's just a completely empty area.
Ah, of course.
it's a
When
trap.
your game is designing.
I hope eventually there's a college that's only dedicated to like game design and esports, and that's it. And it's called like Gamer College
Gamer college.
Gamer college.
or Gamer University.
I was gonna say
whichever
Gamer
sounds
University.
Gamer
Or
University. Don't. I hate that just that wording reminds me of just. I don't even know if I want to speak these cursed words.
The Dover boys.
No, Tumblr University.
Oh yeah.
The PewDiePie Institute.
Gamer University sounds like a really bad TV show from Cartoon Network in 2012.
Oh God, you're right.
Oh my gosh.
Or like
I
the
would- I
CN
would-
Real show.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen that.
Well, he's saying that it sounds like it, not that it actually is something.
Oh. Yeah, I feel like if it existed, I would have known about it. Like, I know about the Gamer's Guide to pretty much everything.
You
And-
never stop talking about noobs with a Z. At the
Oh
end.
yeah, and noobs. That too.
The Gamer's Guide to Life. You know what
Oh,
that
great
sounds
lord.
like? Did your schools like ever have book fairs?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, The Gamer's Guide to Life sounds like a book you would find at a book fair.
You're
in
right.
elementary school.
You're
The Gamer's-
absolutely right.
Oh my god.
The Gamer's Guide to the Galaxy.
That just sounds like a real thing.
I bet
That
that
sounds like an
exists.
actual
Look that up.
parody.
Do you
Please
think
look it up if there's a
Ron,
gamer's
do
guide to
you
the
think Arthur
galaxy.
Dent is a Nintendo, Sony, or Xbox guy?
None of the above.
I mean, there was an actual Hitchhiker's game that was pretty bullshit.
I think it was like the point.
Gamer's Guide to the
Yeah.
Galaxy. It looks like a YouTube series
Oh,
from a
God.
channel called Game Spectrums. I'm just gonna type Gamer's Guide to and see what happens.
Oh boy,
see.
you're opening up a rabbit hole, Chippy.
Well, we got.
Gamer's Guide
Okay,
to
I
the Munch.
found the-
Gamer's Guide to the Munch. Gamer's Grind. Oh my god, I can't speak. Gamer's Guide to the Grind.
Okay.
Was
What
what
I'm
I
gonna
was
do
trying to
is I'm gonna
say.
type Gamer's Guide to and then a letter, and then I'll look at the suggestions that start with that letter.
Have
Oh.
you unlocked the attractor yet?
There is a new. Yes.
You have, hooray!
You did it.
Okay.
As soon as Cinnamon hits level 30, you can craft a caution.
Okay. Well. Here, take this, cause you epic. I'm assuming there's a boss coming up.
There isn't actually.
Oh,
Everything
really?
here looks suspiciously like build up for a boss, but there isn't actually yet.
How do we know we can trust you, Time Link?
Time Link's
I played this
working
game
for the
way more than
rebellion.
anyone else should ever.
We know about the tentacle inside your head.
Anyways.
Never
so-
say that phrase ever again.
Anyways.
Okay, yeah, here's Prion Scarface. Okay, he
Oh, yeah,
actually can drop Massimo weapons.
These guys are interesting because usually on their first turn they'll use damage charge, which on their second turn they'll use discharge, and any damage received in between those two turns is returned to the attacker.
Oh, Jesus. Return postage. About to kick my ass.
So, anyways, I'm going to type Gamer's Guide to and then a letter, and then whatever starts with that letter.
This is taunting you.
Okay, I'm
So-
excited.
I'm gonna go in keyboard order here. So first is Q. Gamer's Guide to Questions.
Guide to showers. Step 1. Spray yourself with Axe body spray. That's the only step.
Gamer's Guide to Water comes up if you type
Gamer's Guide to Water. Oh,
does-
Jesus.
Oh yeah, this place has one of every build item in the game, and that includes build hyper.
Okay, well, I assume we're using this on Axel immediately.
By the end of the game, you should have both X and Axel with maxed hyper mode turns. Oh,
Right.
this area, this is kind of weird and gimmicky, but also interesting. I don't know.
It certainly
It's hard to
actually
explain.
has a visual identity for once.
It's hard to explain, like, imagine that you're like, the room you just passed through is a bullet chamber in a
Hey, Delta.
gun, and you're now
Hey,
in the
Delta.
very
Hey.
middle of the gun. And using these two buttons, you can rotate the bullet chambers around you. And in each chamber is something different. Let
That's
me
so
see.
weird. I'm assuming this one goes to the left.
The left column will rotate the entire room clockwise 3 spaces, and the right one will move the room counterclockwise 2 spaces.
Oh, so,
so that
it,
means-
it won't be convenient. Oh, there's
By
a
alternating,
Z-Saber plus plus plus.
Yeah, that's one of the important things in here. By alternating which pillars you take, starting with left, you should be able to visit every room. You should go 1, 4, 2, 5, 3, 6, 4, 7, 5, 8.
Okay.
This is very slow.
Yeah, it doesn't really need to show individually. It turning, now scanning.
Super Soldier.
Super Soldier.
I didn't find anything about water, but
Oh.
looking that up, it brought up a book called The Gamer's Guide to Getting the Girl.
Just
Oh.
Prion S Epsilon is by far the strongest of the Prion. It's got the Ultra Giga attacks for every element, Code Breaker, which has a chance of inflicting instant death, League Weapon Energy, which reduces your entire party's weapon energy by 50%, and Overload, which reduces a single party member's weapon energy to 0.
Jesus. The way the Time Link described that enemy made me scared it was gonna have a lot more HP than it actually. Shit. Why, Axel, you fooled me. God damn it, it's gonna
Axel's
live
just
one
too
turn.
good.
So this book has it's from 2019. It has a preview, and at the beginning of the book, it's a nice list of tips for gamers to get the girls.
Oh,
So,
yes, of course.
It's like the table of contents for the chapters, I guess, but they're all named after tips. So, for all the gamers watching this, I will read the tips. There's 18 of them.
Oh no. Oh boy.
Tip number 2. Girls love a guy who's good with babies.
Okay.
Why is this a gamer's guide? Like, this just like a general like things you should do.
I don't know.
Yeah.
The revolver shaft is the boss.
The gun is the final boss!
Can I ask something sort of unrelated?
Yeah.
Yes.
Has
and
anyone else been messaged by a Bitcoin spam bot?
no.
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 There
But
seems
can
to
you
be a
send me
lot
their-
creeping around Discord just now.
Wanna be YouTube friends?
Wanna be
yeah.
you difference? God.
Why have real friends when you can have YouTube friends? Am I right, fellows?
Funny Chungus.
T. Big Chungus.
That was only
God.
funny because it was Quack saying
Big Massimo.
Big Massimo.
Big
Massimo truly
Okay,
is
I have
the
a
big
question. Is
Chungus.
Massimo a simp?
No, Massimo respects women. Absolutely not. You could never slander Massimo like this.
Tip number 10: anger and jealousy are never the answer.
What does
Well,
this
that's
have
the
to do
exit.
with gamers?
I imagine the book itself does. There's some preview of the book, so I'll look. Tip number 17: tell her how you feel about her. I feel like that should be way earlier. But-
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I scrolled down. The very first sentence of this book is, geeky pubescent boys aren't the only patrons at Gamers Haven on this Saturday, and that is a rarity.
What?
What?
That's
Repeat
the first
that?
sentence of the
Yeah,
book.
repeat. What did you say?
Geeky pubescent boys are not the only patrons at Gamers Haven on this Saturday, and that is a rarity. That's the first
That
sentence
is
of
a
the book.
sentence.
Can we rename this server to
Assuming-
Gamers Haven?
Gamers Haven. That's actually perfect.
Yeah.
Gamers Haven.
That's what they call my room.
It's gamer apostrophe S, by the way, so it's only one gamer at a time.
I like how you just demand.
Do it.
This isn't a request. This is a command.
I am no longer asking.
I think he's going to visit 8? I'm not sure.
Too
You've
much
gotten
of a
every
clue.
important item, so just exit.
No, we can't.
Please leave a room.
I will read the worst paragraph ever written. She steps closer, her long ponytail swishing toward me, and I can smell her shampoo, a combination of honey and coconut. I want to drink it all in. Her smell, her eyes, the fact that the goddess gamer of my dreams is standing in front of me.
Stop talking.
That was an amazing.
No.
If by amazing, I mean horrible, but amazingly.
That's my reaction.
Pyro and Polkazoo!
I love how visceral Pyro was, like, the moment Juby she was like, stop talking.
I think I'm gonna have to go to the hospital after I heard that paragraph. That was the worst.
I'm drowning out my sadness of hearing Juby read that by labbing out combos and fighting games.
Chapter 9's bosses are almost up there with the final boss in terms of difficulty.
Well, we'll see what happens. Honestly, if it takes too long, we'll just ultimate armor.
You know what this reminds me of?
what the Chapter 9 boss is.
This reminds me of the Good Times, Great Salad, Olive Garden. Time we should be spending together as a family. Coming together, having Olive Garden, taking their breadsticks, you know, not paying Olive Garden.
I want to go back there
With our
just
new
for the
Olive
unlimited
Garden
breadsticks.
sweet
So do I.
I think that's their entire marketing strategy.
Olive Garden, hit me up with money for this, by the way. Who doesn't want breadsticks?
Sponsored by Olive Garden.
Yeah, sponsored by Olive Garden.
Sponsored by the Sonic movie.
Personally,
Oh, come on, Massimo. You could have leveled up.
Massimo didn't level up because he didn't
just
get his.
needs a little more power.
I'm just gonna like purposely get into another random
Quack,
encounter
quack.
because both X and Massimo are about to level up. We might as well get the free
Give
healing.
Massimo his breadsticks, Pyro.
Okay, so
Massimo just wants unlimited.
Need more
breadsticks.
breadsticks.
anyway, so
Yes. You guys know why these guys are so angry? No breadstick.
Yeah, they don't see Dorito.
I'm now imagining Steel Massimo with a giant breadstick as his weapon.
Melee breadstick. Please don't hit Massimo. Did Massimo just barely survive? Holy shit!
Massimo.
This is the power of breadsticks.
MVP.
The power of breadsticks and Steel Massimo.
Massimo really do be looking like a breadstick. He's a snack.
Okay, they finally leveled up. Jesus.
instead of the broadsword, he has the bread sword.
Thank you. Look at this.
Oh.
Can't even just take it before disaster.
Bruh, that guy looks like the olive oil that they put on the breadsticks. I miss so much of this fucking series. I don't know what's going on right now at all.
Well, basically,
We're in the Grave Ruins base. What else do you not understand?
I'll let someone that's better at reading than me read this other one.
No.
Twirling it in her fingers. Wisps of rich, red-tingled fair folks. Colonel, I imagine what she looks like with that silky mound of her unraveled hair around her. She'd look like Sophie Turner playing Jean Grey in X-Men Apocalypse. My cheeks grow hot, but I look away.
Oh my god.
No.
From what I gather, just skimming the book, I think a lot of it is like semi-serious, actually. Yeah.
Wait, this is an actual storybook?
Yeah, there's an actual story. It's like a realistic fiction kind of book.
Oh.
It didn't have a dating simulator with Steel Massimo in it.
truly a disgrace.
I would date Steel Massimo.
Honestly, if we could get a command mission, fucking dating sim, I would do that. I would let's play it on my non-existent YouTube channel.
I can't wait to date Nurse Prion.
The ending of the game just has the Prion saying thanks and fading away. My final message. Goodbye.
Thanks for the memories.
In the bad ending, you have to date photos.
Bono's champ, Bono's champ.
I don't know who that is.
A horrible character we hate.
Okay, you know how much we love Steel Massimo?
Yes.
It's the opposite. Guys, how do I date the power?
How do I date the power? Dang, I guess you ran into funny. Random battles, I guess. Hoo-hee.
Can somebody pull me out of this hole? I'm bread stuck.
Bread stuck. Too much bread.
I am too fat.
Bread overload.
I pulled a Howard Taft and gotten stuck in my bathtub.
I'm impressed that you've made it this far on a keyboard with all of these games. And I'm certainly looking forward to seeing how you do the Zero series. Because that one ain't easy.
I do like this
You
one, but aside from this,
underestimate
it's
my
not
raw
very,
power. Final gates.
They're getting impatient.
Oh no. X6 is
Okay.
back. Make sure to heal up and prepare well here. Because I remember having a lot of trouble with these boss fights.
I think it would probably be a smart idea to just go back to base after this boss battle and heal up so I can just use all my hypers for both this and Epsilon.
No, if it's right
I
back
mean,
to back.
the two battles are fought in succession.
Oh.
I like his shoulder thing, so it just makes him look like he's T-posing constantly.
Still have Super Force metal here.
We still have Super Force metal here in our hearts.
Charge shot!
Not a charge shot!
That dude has fucking sword dreadlocks.
Oh, he's actually T-posing.
Commander, please leave this to me. That rat, X. He learns new powers as he fights.
Damn, I didn't know that. Thanks for the reveal, Scarface.
Allow me to demonstrate the depth of my faith.
Oh,
back
here
to
we
religion.
go.
It's X8.
I'm imagining him just doing that to Zero's face.
The Scarface battle is nearly identical to the last one. He's got
Okay.
5,000 extra HP, but a bit less armor and shield. That's about it. He also has a very small chance of dropping a Thunder Saber Plus or a Thunderbuster Mark III after this battle.
You just use an electric attack on this electric guy.
Oh!
Yes, she did.
At least he's
Pyro
healing
Max,
Massimo. Yeah, no, I
You're just being
forgot.
generous after you healed him.
Oh, why, thank you.
Oh, please don't lag at me, game. I think I'm gonna do the turn cancel strat here so that I can...
So you can double power charge?
Yeah. Game, please stop.
This is nothing in slow motion. Since we determined it was because of bright colors, it might be because of his saber thing there.
It might also be because of the background.
Even turned on some fans in a room.
Are your fans pointing at the computer?
Yes. I mean, one of them's a ceiling fan. You can't point a ceiling fan on a computer.
You can point the computer at the ceiling fan.
You can also give your computer breadsticks from Olive Garden, maybe.
Maybe just restarting would be better.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I
close
mean,
the game. OBS, can you please pick up the fucking window?
It's just a program. I don't think it can lift such heavy objects.
Epsilon!
Right in the counter during the cutscene.
Is Gentra C-type?
Gentra should be S-type.
Okay, well I
Let me
just
make
used an S-type attack, so we need to use a C.
The only C-type moves that Axel gets are Django and, spoiler, Ninetales.
Okay, well I guess I'm just gonna shoot him then. Oh, wait, that's not a C-type.
Nope.
Well,
oh no.
This is painful. Okay, well, we're just gonna have to
We
deal with
do
it.
know what pain is.
I advise we take a quick break to go to Olive Garden and get our breadsticks.
Actually, good. I'm about to go get some dinner.
That is my hot take of this video.
I have never been to Olive Garden. Everything on screen currently looks fine, right? And then you open like any submenu ever, and it just looks like fucking Quack Druid and Piscal in 2 minutes.
Hi.
Shut your up.
Let's heal with Axel. If the lag couldn't eat my input...
I thought you were gonna ask the lag to eat something else, if you get what I'm saying.
The lag can eat my shorts.
Oh, never mind. Doesn't matter.
Oh, there we go. Nice.
We can escape this lag hack.
No, don't say this. Hopefully Epsilon's fight isn't just a lag nightmare. Why? I couldn't even tell what his fucking line was.
Did it.
Not,
Well, then.
not a good sign. Okay, but jumped instantly back to 60 FPS as soon as we got the results.
To be fair, this is a menu.
Yeah.
Oh hey, Cinnamon's at 30 now.
Glory to the rebellion.
It's just...
Yo, let's talk about these
Okay.
stretchy polygons that this guy has in his cape. I can count the amount of polygons this cape has. Oh, he's got a cape made of wires.
Before the mighty Epsilon.
So do all
Alright.
of the...
Oh, hello.
Oh!
Oh!
Massimo?
Oh yeah.
Oh!
Epsilon will always open with Beta Crush, which brings the target down to 1 HP. Epsilon has just short of 35,000 HP. Relatively decent stats comparable to Scarface. Right now he'll only use Ultra Giga attacks and an attack called Power Virus, which, well, chance to inflict virus, as you'd probably guess. If you enter Hyper Mode with anyone, then he'll start using much more powerful attacks called Fatal Attack, a C-type with a guaranteed crit, and Nova Impact, an all-target attack that's really powerful. So it's best to use Axel Bait here.
Quick shoutouts to the fact that fucking Epsilon is just sort of standing there, referenced A-posing at us, just like, I don't need to attack these guys. I already asserted dominance on fucking Massimo. currently, like, real respectful of him to not completely eliminate Massimo. You know, he's just sort of playing with his food. Oh, Axel, you son of a bitch! Axel, there was so much peace. We were doing peace conferences.
I mean, that Axel would be the one to interrupt a peace conference. It was a full FPS for like a second, and I felt like I just like had a gasp of fresh air.
Yo, that is a sick color scheme. Have I mentioned that I really like black and gold as a color scheme?
No.
Okay, well it looks really nice. That did a good chunk.
Yeah, that did a lot, actually. Hyper-mode first, we learned this from Rafflesion. Since we're not fighting Rafflesion anymore, we can freely attack, this guy.
Oh.
Idiot!
This lag just shows the true potential of Google Stadia.
He's almost dead. There's definitely gonna be a phase 2. I can feel it.
Shortly before you have him dead, try and switch in Marino if you can.
Oh, well, okay.
Well,
Guess we're not switching
so
in
much for
Marino.
that.
Is it particularly important? Oh, he can't final strike him?
Wait, what? Oh yeah, it's not a traditional phase change, it happens mid-battle.
He's charging up.
Shot!
He's invoking the power of lag to heal himself to full.
Alright,
Yeah, I mean,
so,
I felt now he charged shot.
Yes.
Yeah. This phase has 43,500 HP, a good bit more than the last one. And now his skill table includes both a gain hyper and a build hyper. In addition, I think the only attacks he's left are Beta Crush and Nova Impact. So heavy single target damage and heavy multi-target damage.
There is
In
something...
addition to this,
Wait, why did he heal?
he heals 50% of his life energy every turn.
What?
In order to... Yeah, in order to make progress in this fight, you need to take down a barrier that he's put up. This barrier doesn't care about the strength of the hits that you do. It cares about the amount of hits, which means multi-stage berserk charge is really good here. And stuff like double heat haste.
Okay.
I'm not sure if Charge Collider counts as separate hits, because it only shows a single damage number.
Well, I hope you like the lag.
And this, people, is why you play on console.
Well, I can't record on console.
Not with that attitude.
Bait Django. Well, Django's kind of pointless, isn't he?
Rafflesion.
Rafflesion.
Oh, you're right! Is it gonna be worth it after all? Let's try it. It does random 50s in between. Is that why it's so weak?
Huh. It shouldn't.
Okay,
That's weird.
that did a
He's
lot.
telling the He's
Alright.
telling the frame rate to stay
Super
down.
Force metal output is weakened further.
Alright, I don't
didn't
think
deal.
it goes further down than that, so this should be a good time to get out Marino.
That's a whack.
Well, yeah.
You still definitely want that build hyper.
Oh, the slot's gonna be a nightmare with the lag.
No.
Why do I feel like the lag got better when she switched in?
Because
Yo, Massimo was that
It
powerful.
doesn't feel like that.
Yeah, the FPS went up.
because she's not as
It really was still Massimo.
Oh no, never mind, it's back.
Too powerful.
Okay.
So powerful, but the Pyro's...
No, yeah, the lag is back.
Oh.
Oh yeah, we have Marino faces here now. Which I forget what they do. Let me look it up.
It does like a super powerful attack.
Mirage Dive. C-type
Oh,
attack
this
on
is
all
worse.
enemies at 250% power.
If you manage to pull this off...
Why is there so much gambling in this game about robot?
Okay.
Hey!
Now watch her take the wrong thing.
that.
No! Marino!
Well,
We can just do it again. The lag ate one of my inputs.
Wow.
This Chronicles of Ligma episode will simply be called Dropping Frames and
like it's the true
The
final
one
boss.
without frames.
Okay.
I was clenching my teeth in panic.
She did it! Narano did it!
Let's go.
Well done!
For a second, for me, the entire stream cut off, so I thought the game froze.
Oh.
Cause like right after it came back, everyone was screaming.
Alright. I guess that's it.
Nuts!
It's over! It's over!
What the fuck is a Force Tomahawk?
Force Tomahawk is an upgraded version of the Tomahawk sub-weapon. It's basically the same, but takes more weapon energy and fires 4 at once.
Why?
Goddamn.
Similar
Yeah,
to
me
Force
too.
missiles.
Can we get a mod for this game that changes it into the Force breadstick?
I will
Destroy your frames.
shoot.
Jesus!
You wanted this lag to be over with.
He just died!
He steals it, X is
Wow.
staring coldly off into the distance, clutching his heart.
Why didn't X do that before?
Because the lag was too bad, Quack. That's why.
Axel's just there.
The Earth itself at risk.
It's so bad I'm stuttering.
Why is everyone but Zero fucking causing the game to lag?
It's Colonel Redis!
How'd he get here?
You know.
Who the fuck is this guy anyway?
It's Colonel Redips.
Cygnus, bootleg edition.
He looks evil.
Well, look,
Uh,
Cygnus died.
Nah, he couldn't possibly be. Look at
Yeah.
those innocent eyes.
Dude, he has better wings than Steel Massimo does. Like he's got fucking bug wings. He is perfect Cell from a hit Dragon Ball series, Dragon Ball Z.
Alright, game beaten, done.
Wow, we did it, guys! There's no more game left. Yuck, yuck, yuck.
We did it, everyone. We defeated the CEO of Lag.
It's still lagging in Central Town!
Oh no! Quick!
Seems-
Get to the power room!
Find that computer room.
Now I can finally feel proud from the bottom of my heart. Proud to have inherited this armor. I did it. I, still Massimo. Thank you, X. I would never have come this far without you fighting by my side.
Thank you, Massimo.
I was gonna suggest a bunch more things to do to prep for chapter 10, but
We can
we
do that
should
next
do that
time.
next time. The Epsilon fight is one of my favorite fights in the game, and this is just... Oh, this
But-
doesn't do it justice.